to cut everybody off. Like now.
That's wild, bro.
Where are we jumping up these questions? Orgy going on? My man said he's a joke.
She aged like cheese.
Speak on it, brother. Speak on it.
Practically become Bruce Wayne.
What we gotta do, Mika?
Push the goddamn button, man.
Oh, my bad.
Wrong goddamn book.
That was the right one. It was y'all heard him. Y'all better do it. And if you don't,
Ashtray, bitch.
you got any right.
Yeah, right.
What's up? What's
Yeah,
that?
I ain't gonna lie. Some
Good
people, I just go back just for certain scenes.
That's all you can do. You can't watch the whole movie.
Yeah. I did that with the old boy I went to look for. I slapped him off the nose off. That's went all the way back.
You want to lose your job? You want to lose your job?
I don't give a fuck about this job. That's I want to see that. I want to see the bear, take the bear out the casket. That's all I want to see. I don't want to see nothing else.
That's crazy.
What's wrong, man?
That's crazy. Oh, we are back, folks. Appreciate y'all giving us the week off. We needed it. Get ourselves together. So thank y'all for being patient with us and respecting our time. We gladly appreciate you. Greatly appreciate it.
Respect our time.
Today we got what's happening, Keon? Today we got a movie from the Discord.
Suggestion of the month.
Suggestion of the month, where once a month we will pick a suggestion out of the Discord chats. Not in the Discord right now, you stupid. Nah, you ain't stupid, but
Yes, she is.
Duke said y'all stupid, so
You're dumb.
Before we introduce the show, this week's Funko of the week is, have you seen the Mandalorian? I'm sorry.
I've been to Mandarin.
Yeah, for sure. Grogu, aka Baby Yoda, aka the Child. He was taking over. If you had a love for plush animals, your girl had a love for like cute little piglet looking things. It was everywhere. So if you haven't seen it, I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, once again, we'd like to welcome you to the Popcorn in Your Beer podcast. I'm your host, Shad, along with the crew.
Hey, man. Say, man. It's your boy Duke. He's a fat person.
And last but not least, I am the King MOE, aka Mr. I Can Fix That.
Mr. I Can Fix That.
Sidebar.
Mm-hmm.
So, we all as human being people go through a lazy phase in our life where we just lazy. We want to do stuff on our own time. Half the time we don't want to do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So when you were in your lazy phase and people used to hate on you for being lazy, you're like, I don't know what you're hating on me for. I didn't even do nothing.
I got it. For sure. Brother, I stabbed myself today, not realizing the sword that I had. Like, I have other swords, but the one sword I have is rather sharp. didn't realize that to
So
the
you
day.
a danger to yourself.
I am, man. Sometimes I just need to put it up. Just put it away.
You know what that means? that means you had a great childhood.
Absolutely.
Because if you doing shit to yourself now, you didn't learn your lesson back then. Because
At all. At all, bro.
me, I'm the type of person. I'm surprised I'm here, brother. Because the shit I've done, brother.
But you ever jumped off of something and
Bro,
just
listen, but it's two things. This is why it's bad for kids that have imagination, right? It's two things that I've done as a child was the most dumbest thing. The first thing I did was Jesus Christ, wrapping my hand up in multiple rags and sticking my hand in boiling water was going to be okay.
oh, you was one of them kids where your mom was like, man, I might have a dumb baby.
I'm up here thinking, dip my hand in water, ain't nothing will happen. The second dumb thing is when I tell you,
But you did more than one dumb thing.
oh yeah, but I've done a lot. Brother, just got through watching cartoons, right? And I go outside and I see one of those, those trucks that clean up like the road, all right? Clean up like the sidewalks in the road.
The street sweepers.
Yeah. See him. He going up the road. Idea. I'm going to run and jump and grab the back of the bumper of this thing. Because in Duke's mind, my feet is going to be like this in the wind, like on the course. Bro, that thing drug me a half a block, brother. Brother, toenails almost. I lost a flip flop.
Boy, hey, boy,
I don't even know how my shin even got straightened up, brother. That thing messed me up so bad. You can't go home and tell your parents what happened.
Oh boy, because boy, hitting that asphalt is different, boy.
Brother,
I remember trying to stop a bike and my brakes weren't working, boy.
Brother, that I'm a
how you gonna explain why you got 10 toes but don't got 10 toenails?
You can't.
You don't. You just take it as
you just go in there, either you gonna get a whooping or you're not.
Because when you get in the shower,
oh, it's gonna hurt.
Oh, you definitely take a whole bath. Cut the shower on. You base out the same. You base out the same. You pat around them things, bro. You pat around, and then you got that surprise when they see what happened right there. I don't know. I'm just not seeing it. You been playing football too rough. Yeah, I'm probably playing football.
That's wild.
Probably playing
football. But going back and watching this movie, I did not realize this movie was as racist or had as many racist parts as it did.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what I was watching as a kid, but it wasn't this.
I don't remember. Yeah.
Because you feel me?
With his chest, he said, "You want to know why we call him Zero?"
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, this movie was big racist.
Racist to a T.
Under the leadership of Walter Nathaniel Disney.
Well,
and this
they had to take stuff off of Disney Plus because
Yeah, but this movie, we rewatching this movie, I was like, I don't remember that. I don't remember that, bro.
So, yeah,
it's supposed to be a kids movie.
Yeah, it was not a kids movie at all. But it did have some big names in it. You had Shia LaBeouf, you had Mr. Cleo Thomas, Rick Fox was in this movie, Eartha Kitt, Henry Winkler, and Sigourney Weaver. And a few other people. One of the people that kind of got me, that they turned him into a whole different Joe Dirt type of character with that wig that he had on. Boy, everything was crazy.
You talking about Mr. Sir?
Yeah, Mr. Sir. John Voight. Now if you've ever seen movies like Varsity Blues, Anacondas, National Treasure, Mission Impossible, the first Mission Impossible, Tomb Raider, Enemy of the State. Man's been in a lot of stuff. Transformers. Yeah. So Mr. John Voight plays Mr. Sir. And I don't know if they contacted Tyler Perry to get that wig, boy, but that his hair had hair.
Yeah.
Oh,
What year was this?
not
2003.
2003.
2003.
2003.
Had Tyler Perry burst onto the scene yet?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was in his plays though. He was still. He wasn't.
Because
he
no,
wasn't
Diary
on
of a
the
Mad
scene
Black Woman came out in what? Was it 2005?
yet. No, I don't think.
Don't give me the line.
Diary
that
of a
early?
Mad Black. I thought it was.
Because I don't remember.
2005, yeah, 2005.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was like, it had to be early, man, because I remember Diary of a Mad Black Woman was like the bootleg season. Like that was around the bootleg because all the Tyler Perry movies you can get them on bootleg, so it had to be early. But yeah, so the movie starts out with some funky behind cleats. What's happening, Q? Some funky behind cleats that are stolen by another character, but you don't find that out until later. But some big size 22 cleats fall out of the sky. I don't know brand
out of the sky.
Brother, I thought it was ponies. So I was like, these things.
Bro, I don't
no. No, they look like you ever had
look like Converse.
You ever had a coloring book and they were like just color what's on the book. That's
pretty much
like somebody.
These look like they were created.
Yeah.
You know how like Burlington's be having like cleats and stuff just in the random places. That's what he look like. He came from. Them cleats look like nobody professional was wearing them.
No.
At all. Promo only.
Yeah.
Promo purposes only.
One of a kind. Nobody else had these cleats. They were the test cleats. So somehow, some way, Shia LaBeouf is walking and he gets hit in the head by some cleats. And instead of walking away from said cleats, he picks these size 32 cleats up and carries them back to his house. Now, on his way back to the house, police.
Because as he's narrating that opening scene, he was like, I always seem to find myself in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I bet you wonder how I got here.
I just can't get away from bad luck.
So police roll up on him, and he holding on to these stanky cleats. Now, I don't know if they had athlete's foot in them, if the person that was wearing them never wore no socks with them. Whatever the case may be. But the cleats belong to, was it Sweet Feet?
Yeah, that was his nickname. He was a professional baseball player.
Yeah. These some big baseball. They didn't even look like baseball cleats. I don't know what.
I thought it was soccer cleats.
Well, I thought
that's what I thought it was.
But anyway, cleats belong to none other than Rick Fox, who basically his name was Clyde Livingston. Clyde Livingston don't even sound like no baseball player. He sound like he played basketball.
Dice.
You sound like you played.
Sound like he rolled dice and was front and center at the domino table at every family function.
He sound like he played with Hank Aaron and
Clyde Livingston sound like his homeboy was Leonard Washington.
He definitely
He
changed
definitely
my
played in the Negro League.
Hey,
'Cause-
I'm Leonard Washington. I don't back down from nobody.
Yeah.
You want this road, nigga? You have to shoot me.
And that was also the thing. He was running, and I was like, why? What's happening, bro?
That was his inner black.
His what?
His inner black.
Okay, for sure. This movie racist. So so without any real like evidence other than the smelly, funky sneakers that was stinking up the whole apartment building, police go ahead and press charges. Livingston pressed charges about him stealing the cleats, you know, even though they didn't see him anywhere near the area. And he goes to
He goes to court.
What's up? Yeah, he goes to court. And the judge just like, yeah, you did. And I'm about to send you to this camp.
It's like you got two choices. You can go to jail, you can go to camp. We can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. The choice is yours. And he was his goofy ass. I've never been to camp before. Bet I'm sending you to Green Lake.
Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
What I will say is this: I do not suffer from
definitely
what is it called? Is it trypophobia?
What is it now?
Trypophobia. But the opening scene on the way to Green Lake, like the overhead drone shot showing all the holes, like as they was driving.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I said, brother, hey, if anybody got that shit, trypophobia, I think is what it's called. Boy, that they'd had to fast forward that part.
Yeah.
What is that?
So,
hold on, don't worry about it. I got you.
He said child California.
So y'all can do your Googles.
Do your Googles. Do your Googles, man.
Trypophobia is an aversion or fear of seeing patterns or clusters of small holes or bumps.
Dang.
That's crazy.
I don't even know what that is, and it sounds crazy.
It would just be.
I promise you, if you Google it, you're gonna be like,
Well, that's just like people who don't like styrofoam.
I don't like the way certain styrofoam sounds. Like that sound.
It make you gag though.
It like ick like that.
Bro,
yeah, Kiana, you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah. It's
so basically, Kiana, what I'm talking about is as they're driving to Camp Green Lake, it's like a overhead drone shot of them driving Stanley to Green Lake, the camp, whatever, and it's an overhead shot of a whole bunch of holes in the ground. And if you got that phobia, it's gonna trigger your shit real bad. But anywho,
that's crazy.
But
he
yeah.
gets to the camp, and I think the first person he meets is Mr. Sir.
Yeah. Dang, what I was about to say.
What you was about to say?
Yeah, he meet basically like Mr. Sir starts introducing him to everybody, introducing himself as Mr. Sir, which is a wild name because for sure. I mean, you got to get respect some kind of way, I guess.
Because he was about to be like, hey, my name's Marion. I thought that was a man's name, a girl's name.
A girl's name.
But Mr. Sir takes Stanley outside and was like, do you see any barbed wire fences?
That's his head, Cafe.
Do you see? do you see
Hey.
a gun line?
Tell them about the gun line, Bo.
He said we ain't got no gun line, we ain't got no gates, we ain't got no fences, we ain't got no security. You go, hey, you want to run? Be my guest. Go ahead and run.
Here is State Mississippi.
I dare you to run.
Tell them about the
Because
gun
we
line.
got the only water supply in 100-mile radius. You will have a stroke, a seizure. You will have a goddamn a minor convulsion. You will fall out and die and get ate by the birds before you can make it out of this death.
And piss on yourself.
Because how racist is it that you have juvenile teenagers at a camp in the middle of nowhere? You so far out in the middle of nowhere, if you try to run, you're gonna die. How you gonna explain that to my mom?
That's, you know what, that's also scary too. Like you go to a place like that should have these security precautions. But listen, we don't got no doors out here. We got no fences. If you want to run, go ahead.
It's a death wish.
So that make you think like, God damn, like how bad is it out there? Want to find out? Do you want to find out? No, I'm good. Good.
So to go back to the bad luck that Stanley says has been following him around. When you get to that original opening scene where he was sitting at the dinner table with his family, they spoke about how, well, his dad talked about how all the men in the family carry a curse.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently all the men in the family are named Stanley.
That's weird.
And the last name is Stanley spelled backwards.
That's weird.
And I don't know. I don't think it's until he gets to Camp Green Lake where they talk about the like how the family was cursed because they forgot to carry old girl up to the top of the mountain and it made it anyway. So he get to the camp.
Got the
and all the kids got nicknames.
Some racist nicknames, by the way.
My name ain't Theodore. It's Armpit. Brother, why are you proud of
Don't
us?
worry about it.
Yeah, we got to fight. I don't
Madam
care
Jabroni.
what I smell like. Bro, I'm not going by this.
Madam Jabroni is crazy.
So you got Armpit, you got Zero, you got X-Ray, and then I don't remember what the young Latino man's nickname was, but I felt that it was quite racist.
Mm-hmm.
That the first crime he committed in this movie was stealing.
Yeah. So I think well no, they don't even show like they don't even give you like they whole names, I guess.
And why the hell Mr. Sir has sunflower seeds in a burlap sack?
Sunflower seed. Do you know how hot it is? You eating sunflower seeds, your mouth gonna dry. Your breath gonna stink. Your breath, his breath probably stink.
But
It looked like his breath stank.
Brother, when he cooked, listen, when he pulled out the Coca-Cola out the refrigerator, Coca-Cola dry. Coca-Cola dry.
Dry
You got a dry
Coca-Cola
soda.
is crazy.
Dry. As soon as that thing hit your mouth, it fizzed up. You didn't even taste it.
Yeah, tongue done burnt.
All fizz.
It's dry.
All fizz, no taste. Sound like a commercial. That's what it was.
It tastes like salt.
And then you know what I don't like? The way he explained to Stanley what he was responsible for doing, he tried to make it seem like it wasn't a lot. He was like, all you gotta do is dig one hole every day.
Trash.
5 foot deep, 5 foot wide. And you can measure it with your shovel because you got a 5-foot shovel.
Brother, you ever dug a hole before?
Yeah.
It ain't fun.
So you want me to dig a hole 1 foot shy of it being capable of burying somebody every day.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And we in the middle of nowhere. We in a desert
In the
Texas.
middle.
In the middle of a desert in Texas. And you only gave me 2 sets of clothes?
It was already dirty. Clothes was already dirty.
How your clothes dirty already?
How you issuing dirty clothes?
Yeah, give me jail, bro. I ain't the first time I ever said give me jail.
And on top of
How
that,
much time was it?
The water canteen they gave him, that was dirty too.
They don't bathe right out there.
No. Hell, if you did something good, if you had a good day, they gave you extra shower tokens.
Extra shower tokens.
That was a reward.
That means you had to pay the base.
Washing your ass was a privilege. It's crazy.
What?
No, they smell like yesterday.
To have good hygiene.
Jesus.
How you gonna tell me I got to smell like last week? In jail, at least I get daily showers.
Jesus Christ.
He said,
give me the option if I want to do it.
You know what I'm saying? He said,
you want me to smell like an onion.
You got to dig 1 hole a day. And if you find something good, you get to show it to the little fake doctor or Mr. Sir. And if they find it interesting, then you get the rest of the day off. But then they picked on Stanley because by the time he got to the camp, they was already done for the day. So when it was eating, the X-ray pressed him off rip. Was like, so seeing as you didn't have to dig today, you wouldn't mind giving your bread to somebody who did, right? Taxed him.
I'm sorry, bro. Like, you're not gonna check me for my food cut. We just gonna have to bump. Now, if you take it, you deserve it. But you not.
Yeah, you gonna have to knock me out.
No, brother, it ain't my fault that the bus got me here at 4 p.m.
Yo, bro, you're not gonna just take me for my food. Bro. That's in front of everybody too. That's another thing. You do this in public.
Oh yeah, he asked him if he was gonna eat his cornbread.
Yeah. This was in the public. This was in front of everybody. Because what happens is, if one person punks you and see you get punked, they waiting in line, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They waiting.
You gonna be giving up your cornbread every day.
Every day. And I don't even like cornbread like that, but I'll be damned if you take mine. And whatever that brown substance was they was feeding them. But that was, brother, everything says loose.
Movie on your soul.
Hmm?
Yeah. Said the movie on his soul, man. That must mean he must have watched it a lot.
You must have been a troubled youth.
Yeah, bro.
And they made you dig holes to build character.
Listen, I'm telling you, give me jail. Give me jail.
It's a movie. It's a movie
give me prison.
It's a movie I seen a long time ago. Can't think of the movie. But it was a situation where they went to jail or they went to like a military boot camp.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was like, you either do like 2 years in jail or like 6 months in this boot camp.
Give me 2 years of jail. Give me 2 years of jail. But anybody that's ever been to any type of like camp, like boot camp, like something serious where somebody either yelling in your face or you gotta do something in the desert, bro, give me jail. Give me jail.
Yeah. My plan was when I was a child was to go to the military. That was the plan.
Yeah.
The plan was to go. Got in trouble in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
They sent me to boot camp for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even say the pledge of allegiance after that. But I ain't doing hell no. Them people broke me down, brother. You think I'm Oh, that's what it's designed for. Why? Like, why would I want to?
And they did that to you in middle school?
Yeah, brother.
Brother, imagine Basic as a grown man.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You yelling at me.
Okay.
That I tried that. You yelling at me ain't gonna work. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Back up.
Brother, that man do stuff to us that he just knew. And he knew it too. He said it was a white dude. He's like, you don't like no white man spitting in your face, do you?
I'm sorry. Hey, call my mama.
Brother. And then, you know what else they did too? What else they did too? They not disguise, but like they just made it seem like they was gonna be so nice to us.
Mm-mm.
Like they was brother when my parents was there doing paperwork and stuff, they were just talking so nice, talking to us nice.
Mm.
Oh, you did
You,
this, what did you do?
you ever heard of Down and Dirty Camp? The lineman camp?
Mm-hmm.
Same way. Same way. Feed you good, boy. Feed you good. Boy. Boy, after that, you're gonna be throwing it up.
Brother, they told us to bring our first meal or whatever. Brought our first meal. As soon as our parents left, they took our bags, took our meals, and threw everything in the trash.
Oh, yeah, you was definitely this movie definitely had your soul.
Oh,
the
brother.
DVD, the book, and you knew every quote.
Brother, I'm going to jail.
Yeah, give me jail. Yeah, if I was Shia LaBeouf in this situation, give me jail. I'd be good. I'd be good. Because I get my 3 hots in the cot.
3 hots in the cot, cuz.
I'm good.
Yeah, exactly.
Good, man.
Out of here, cuz.
So you meet Zero, played by young Cleo Thomas. This was before the roll bounce days and all. But you meet a young Cleo Thomas who is Hector Zeroni. Now, the tie-in with young Hector is that Hector was the one that stole them little funky shoes. He didn't know why he stole them. They didn't fit his feet. They was a size 37, and he stole them for some reason. I don't know why. It wouldn't fit. It's just like when kids, you ever see kids walk around with an adult shoe? I don't know what it is with babies in big shoes. Like they just, I don't know what it is, bro. Because they be about to fall.
Bro.
They be about to fall. You putting listen, it's like putting around a hungry person. Put some big old shoes around a baby, and they gonna fall for it every time. They got to put their feet in. It don't matter what going on. Like they could have a toy right here. They can have candy, whatever. Put some big shoes. They going for the shoes. Oh, Lord.
Every time.
Every single time. Okay. Long ain't nobody get hurt. But yeah. So Hector stole the shoes. Hector is also the great grandson. I don't know how great this was. I don't know how far back. But he is this descendant of Madame Zeroni, the one that
who put the
Stanley's ancestors was supposed to carry up the hill.
Because she had one leg.
The mountain time. The one that King Jabari was on. I don't know how high this mountain was. Now listen here. I feel everybody when they be like, "Oh yeah, help me go up the mountain." Brother, have you ever walked up a mountain before?
Yep. Carrying
a body? No.
Because she only had one leg.
That's okay. We'll make her a crutch. I'm not carrying you. I feel like at a certain age, you can't carry grown people to a certain distance. Not built for it. I don't got Iron Man written across my back. What's wrong with you?
I think at a certain age, you should understand that certain people can't do certain things too.
I get tired. I'm not wheezing carrying you up this mountain.
Nah.
I'm not.
I'll come back.
It's hot. Now, if you want, you can lean on me and we could, I give you a shoulder up, but carry you, like full on carry you. Because why you only got one leg? How I know you didn't do something in life to not just have like one leg? You could have robbed somebody and got shot in your leg, lost your leg. You could have.
I feel like you having this one leg is a sign that you don't really need to be moving a lot anyway.
Speaking of robbing somebody,
Hold on, what's it? I forgot. Yeah, 'cause we've been talking for a while. Till I know we done said some stuff. For sure. All right. What you were saying now?
so speaking of robbing somebody, as Stanley is getting introduced to everybody at the camp, he eventually discovers that Mr. Sir is not the warden. He's not the one who's in charge. The one who is in charge is Sigourney Weaver's character, who is Warden Walker. So the reason why all of these holes are being dug is because way back in the Gap, she robbed Stanley's great granddaddy.
Mm-hmm.
And the legend is because that desert, that wasteland where the camp is, used to be a lake. It used to be a thriving community. And there's a bunch of flashbacks that introduce you to the people who lived in that town during that time. Like you got the Mr. I Can Fix That, the Onion Man. You had the school teacher and the sheriff and all the other people who lived in the town.
I just want to point out that every flashback was racist. Every time they went back into time, it was racist. My man was out here selling onions to the white folk, and they were looking at him. Man, who is this Negro? Who is this Negro selling us onions? He telling them he was telling them to put onions on their head, make their hair grow. I know they stink.
Oh my boy.
I know. Well, I know that village smelled something terrible. And
So
he talking
he
about
sold the onions, and the school teacher had was it peaches?
Peaches. Stank behind.
The school teacher had peaches. So
I know what peaches do.
The Onion Man had a crush on the peach lady, and it got to a point where he would overhear her having conversations about structural integrity in the building. Mm-hmm. And he would jump straight to it. Matter of fact, what happened was it rained and the water was leaking through the roof. She was like, I got a leak in my roof. Look at my roof.
I can fix that.
So he jumped in. I can fix that.
I can fix that. You know what he meant when he said that too.
Oh, your cheeks, your cheeks ain't been clapped.
You feel me?
Hey, that was a cold night. Old girl was crying.
But hey,
I can fix that too.
I can fix that too.
I can fix.
We know what you meant. We know what you meant.
So he fixed the roof. He fixed the doorknob. He did anything she needed. And look, he didn't want no face. At one point, you talk about slick. He said, I can fix that if you give me a jar of your peaches.
Mm-hmm. We here. Them peaches, you know what I mean? That's it. Good boy. Them peaches ripe, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? They be sweet, brother, you know?
The reason for these flashbacks is because it tells the story of how, I think his name was Sam?
Yeah.
Sam the Onion Man, who at the end of the day was really him, because the flashback story shows how Sam had a crush on Kate Barlow.
Mm-hmm.
It was other men in the community who had a crush on
Everybody.
Kate.
All of
The sheriff included.
all right, man.
But she told the sheriff, "Hey, I don't like cream in my coffee. I just like coffee, straight up."
Yeah, see, boom. Right there, you knew what was about to happen.
So
knew.
that night, while it was raining,
Mhm.
he happened to ride by the schoolhouse on his noble steed,
And then he went to go get them good old boys. You know the
Barlow, tongue wrestling with Sam the Onion Man. And of course, racism was on the tips of everybody's fingers at this time. She was prohibited from dating the brother man.
Mhm.
Letting one put a tongue in her mouth. So in the middle of the night, the sheriff got all of his homeboys. They burnt the schoolhouse down. Well, no, he wasn't the sheriff, because when they set the schoolhouse on fire,
He wasn't a sheriff at the time.
she ran to the sheriff to tell, and he was like, "Give me a kiss."
That Craig, give me a kiss since you out here kissing on them little black boys. Hey, this movie racist, man. he said since you out here giving them little black boy kisses, give me one.
So they burned the schoolhouse down.
Mm-hmm.
Kate tries to warn Sam that they're coming for him next. He in the middle of the pond, in the middle of the lake in a rowboat, and they headshot him in his boat.
That crazy.
And as the legend was told, it never rained again after they clapped Sam.
Mm-hmm.
And because Kate was so distraught, "You burnt my damn schoolhouse down. You killed my boyfriend." She turned into an outlaw and changed her name to Kissing Kate Barlow.
Yeah, everybody wanted kisses after that.
Kissed, she killed.
Mm.
So Kissing Kate Barlow was a part of the legend that explains the treasure being missing or buried out there in that area. And Buddy had suspicion that she knew where it was. So when Stanley was digging his hole and he found, I thought it was a bullet case, but it turns out it was a lipstick that had KB on it. So that's why the warden was so hyped, because she was like, okay, one of these boys got to be getting close to the treasure. They don't know why they're digging these holes. They just putting they orange jumpsuits on every day. They go out, they dig a hole. Zero is the coldest digger out of everybody. He always finished before everybody.
Because sometimes they get tired, right?
Because I mean, the shovel from top to bottom was taller than Zero, but yet he was Morocco Mole out there. And he only spoke to Caveman, to Stanley. And then Stanley was like, "Man, I don't like how you be standing over my shoulder reading my stuff." And he was just like, "I can't read."
Just like that.
I can't read.
Just like that.
And the doctor dude, man, I wanted to slap his nose off so many times. Because he was always covered for Zero, bro. Like, he didn't give none of them other kids that the energy he was giving to Zero. You want to know why they call him Zero? Because he got zero going on in his head. He's stupid. He's dumb. But then when he said D-I-G, what does that spell? You looked at that shovel?
Indeed. Took off. Now,
but that was after he asked Stanley to teach him how to read. He was like, "I'll help you dig your hole if you teach me how to read." So then the other kids was like, "Oh, so now you got help digging your hole, huh? It must be nice having a little what they call?"
I'm not saying that word. Not saying that word. Not saying that word at all. But the reason why Warden Walker, Sigourney Weaver's character, is so adamant about these holes is because her grandfather had her out there digging these holes when she was a little pup, you know, and she used to be like, man, granddad had me out here sweating, digging holes. I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad.
That's too damn bad.
And,
It's a lot of y'all. If you haven't seen this movie, you know that line, but you didn't know that this is the movie it came from.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't know that.
Well, that's too damn bad. You keep digging.
You keep digging. But yeah, man. Stanley is still back, aka Caveman is still there. Now what was crazy was what we missed in the beginning of this movie was these kids were so distraught and so disturbed that they was willing to do anything to get out of digging. So in the beginning, one of the characters which left room for Stanley to be able to be at this camp, one of the characters encounters a rattlesnake and says, you know what? Hey man, I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite from this rattlesnake, get up out of here. So my man takes his shoes off, walks over to the rattlesnake, and they like, hey man, it ain't that bad, dog. It ain't that bad. Takes his shoe off and gets bit by a rattlesnake. And that's what that movie was in on. So Hector gets away, aka Zero. And he runs out into the desert. Now they trying to find Stanley. I mean Zero, because they're responsible for him. So while they have all this stuff going on, they can't really have anything happen to these kids. Even though they treat them in the way that they treat them, they really can't have nothing happen to them. So they're going to search or whatever. They're trying to find him. Mr. Sir, he goes out in his truck because, you know, he getting pimp slapped.
No. He couldn't go out in his truck. You remember?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because Caveman drove it into a hole.
Yeah.
So
forgot about that.
And apparently, X-Ray was at the top of the pecking order of all of the ones who were there, because like when Caveman found the lipstick, no, he found what he thought was a fossil, and he took it to old boy, and he was like, nigga, this ain't worth for shit. Go back and finish digging your hole. So then X-Ray was like, hey, check this out, man. Next time you find something, you bring it to me first. So when he found
I ain't had a break.
Right. So when he found the lipstick, he gave it to X-Ray first for X-Ray to give it to old boy to try to get the day off. And then Stanley was like, hey man, why don't you just give it to him tomorrow? Because if you give it to him right now, you're only gonna get half the day off. If you give it to him first thing in the morning, you get the whole day off. He was like, you know what? I like the way you think, man. So ladies and gentlemen, if you were not here at the start of this particular episode where we discussed our Popcorn in Your Beer Discord, where we have a suggestion box, this being our first suggestion of the month, which has actually been in the suggestion box for
a long time.
Boy, she gonna say this movie about 37 times, boy. We trying to put out new movies like hoes. When y'all gonna talk about hoes?
So this young lady on the screen is responsible for tonight's episode. Give it up for her, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold on. I got you. Hold on. There you go.
So who was your favorite character in this movie?
Do
you have one?
Kissing Kate was my favorite.
I
Oh,
get
Kissing
yeah,
it.
Kate was a savage.
Kissing
She
Kate Barlow definitely took the white forces off and traded them for the black Air Forces for the way they did Sam the Onion. Absolutely. So
because they
Sam,
didn't have to do Sam like that.
yes, they did.
But they didn't have to do Sam like that though.
Sam got the hoochie pappy that everybody couldn't get.
According to who they are as characters, yes, they had to do.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
Because he was the only one.
Sam,
He was the only one in the whole community.
he
We
was
gonna
the
be
only one.
selective.
wasn't
What
He was
y'all
the
mad
only
for?
one. And he wasn't just,
had a
but he was
preference.
black.
Was
So with this movie being 22 years old,
hey, Christy.
Yep.
briefly, if you don't mind, talk about how this movie has affected everyday life for you for the last 22 years.
I mean, personally, I say I'm tired of this Grandpa about 15 times a day because adulting is ghetto. So that's a phrase I use in my daily life. I still don't understand why them cleats was so big.
Rick Fox.
I
It
don't
was
think
size
building
42.
holes, Bill's character. I feel like they played good parts though. Like I don't understand why they was eating onions, just raw dog and onions like they was apples.
Like literally,
I don't know.
Hey, move on.
have you ever called anybody Mr. Sir?
Move on.
What? I
Next
said nothing about
question.
no onions.
There's the reason why. Next question.
I plead the fifth.
When's my birthday?
I can't answer that. Rashad say move on. You gotta move on.
What else you
Okay,
got?
so the first time Mr. Sir pulls his gun,
Shoot a lizard.
he told Stanley, he said, "Man, I never wish to bullet on you. These are for the yellow spotted lizards, which really were just bearded dragons."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So apparently, you know what I'm saying, bearded dragons be out there. You know what I'm saying? They in the community.
I will say this was one of my first gripes about this movie. The CGI on the bearded dragon, brother, it looked like a fake Jurassic Park.
It gave Anaconda.
Creature. I was like, what is this? Speaking of Anaconda, guess who was in that movie? Mr. Jon Voight. So, okay. What was your favorite part of this?
When
Well, I was asking a guess, but you know. I guess I should.
When the board slapped Mr. Sir's nose off, she was like, "You know what I like about this fingernail polish I made."
How you just gonna take my part? That was
Oh, that was your favorite part? I'll let you have this one because
it was.
I enjoyed seeing him getting his nose slapped off.
Cause how savage do you gotta be? Like she legit painted her nails and was like, yeah, pretty much in English, you pissing me off. Slap
But it
fire
was
from that.
first of all, she makes her nail polish from scratch, but the ingredient in the nail polish was, what was it? The rattlesnake.
It was some kind of venom, snake
Mhm.
venom.
She was like, it's harmless when it's dry, but when it's wet,
Pop.
smack his nose off. Hey, Mr. Sir, something wrong with your face? What you mean something wrong with my face? It look like something wrong with my face?
Yeah. No. So, Stanley gets away after driving Mr. Sir's truck into the dirt. And he's going after to find Hector. Finds Hector. Well, I thought she was drinking a 40 or something like that. See what's going on. So Stanley finds Hector in some kind of cavern, little cavern in the desert.
The
In
boat.
It
That
was
man was
really
on
just
the
a
boat.
boat flipped upside down.
boat.
Mm-hmm.
It was a boat. It looked like a little canoe, but went water around. So he was like, "Man, how you get?" Listen, I have my own gripes with CGI. CGI is crazy enough. CGI has regressed on certain levels because if you go back and you look at Jurassic Park, which was in what 93, 90 or 91, yeah, 93 or 91.
I want to say the OG was 90. No, it was 93.
93. Thought so.
The OG was 93.
So you look at the animatronics and the CGI in Jurassic Park, and then you go look at animatronics. It's where the
what he's saying is saying a lot of big words and taking this.
Help me with the sale. But yeah. So yeah, CGI just it's hit or miss sometimes. But it used to be better back then. But on certain levels. Except if you James Cameron and you just got all the money in the world to just make whatever movie look realistic. Yeah. But yeah, so Stanley finds Hector in this little under boat thing, and they surviving.
Wait, what?
They're surviving drinking from old school, like old brother. How long the peaches?
It was the peaches from the black dude in the boat. That was the black dude's boat.
Hey, shut up, real fast.
No, because he had onions.
But
he got peaches from the yeah.
He was giving her onions and she was giving him peaches.
He called it
so
slush.
when he was on the boat, he had
bet
the
she
peaches.
was.
Peach flavor hooch,
bruh.
And then he called it sploosh.
Sploosh.
What is a sploosh?
It sound like alcohol poison.
Don't worry about it.
Nope.
Because the jars had slave dust in them. And the brother.
Slave dust is wild, bro. Slave dust?
Yeah. It definitely had some whip cracking on it. But
because
yeah.
How long was that boat there?
That boat there since
Kissing Kate Barlow.
Since the General Elite.
Because that was the boat that she was leading up against, where she was like, "Look, if you don't kill me, like, because I'm not telling you where the treasure." She found the little bearded dragon, made the dragon bite her on purpose. Out of it. She leaned up against that same boat in the 1800s, and you mean to tell me
slavery was
that there is still any form of liquid underneath that boat for zero?
It was in the shade. It grew because it was in the shade.
Don't worry about it.
It's probably
that's bacteria. Well, in the book, it's like a liquor. It's like they drunk almost. So they sitting there on the sploosh and on the sploosh and what the stuff called onions, sploosh and onions.
But they ain't got to the onions yet.
The onions was in the mountain.
The onions
they
in
had
the
to
mountain.
climb the mountain first.
They had to climb the mountain. The challenge day. So,
and before they climbed the mountain, Hector was like, "Hey, Stan,
I don't feel too good, cuz."
Like, I gotta tell you something. I was the one who stole them cleats.
I would have fired him right then and there. I don't care how long we've been friends.
Because if you remember when they was talking about him in the lunchroom when Stanley first got there, he was like, "Did they have a red X on them?"
Yeah, I would have fired him.
Like, brother, that's a very specific question. And this was right off the bat. This is like 10 minutes into the movie.
Mm-hmm. I would have fired on. It's all principle.
Meanwhile, their parents at home with sweat smelling, it was a lot happening.
Don't worry about it. That brother. Right. The brother.
Quick
Right.
question.
Yes, sir.
If you can't read,
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
if you can't read,
Mm-hmm.
how did you know it was an X on them shoes?
He need help. He need.
I need somebody to help me not have a big heart because my heart is so big. People betray me and I keep forgiving them.
Is that not a valid question? You can't read, but you know it's a red X on them shoes.
Yeah, for sure. Because
And
moving
you
on.
didn't even get sent to camp for stealing Sweet Feet shoes. You was in the Payless the next day trying to steal some more shoes and got caught.
Why is he trying to steal shoes that don't fit?
How do you know the name of the store is Payless if you can?
He used context
Hey, man.
clues. He saw the shoes in the window, bro.
Hey, man, you heard
He
somebody
saw
say
the
the
shoes in
name,
the
cuz.
window.
You heard somebody say the name. For sure. So at some point, Hector's legs stopped working. Hey, man. My legs, they gone, boss.
When my legs don't work, like I'm sorry.
That peach moonshine went straight to the kneecap.
Yeah, you got all kind of salmonella. What you get from fruit? That's what you got.
Drinking 100-year-old peaches.
Mm.
So they get up to the mountain because they're trying to figure out what's going on. And then for some reason, somehow, some way, what's up, man?
So they was drinking the sploosh, pause,
Mm.
and they look up in the distance at this rock structure shape looking thing. And one of them was like, "What does that look like to you?" And Stanley was like,
At this point, they drunk.
"It looked like this." And I guess the name of that mountain was called God's Thumb.
Mm-hmm.
So they was like, "Bet, let's climb to the top of God's Thumb." And Rashad, earlier you was talking about how difficult it would be to carry somebody on your back uphill. So Zero passed out. So Caveman is literally carrying dead weight, even though he was little.
Yeah, dead weight.
To the top of God's Thumb. So
to the top of the mountain.
So they get up high enough where they find the onion patch, where I assume this is where Sam was growing his onions at 800 years ago. And it ain't been raining since he got clapped, but vegetation is still growing on a mountain.
It was water. It was water.
You know what?
Dirty
There was
water.
water there.
Dirty water, but it was water.
He can't even talk, man. Oh man, but I go to the corner. That's wild business.
Where the water come from?
Hey, let me ask y'all a question. I mean, I ain't a scientist. I don't, I wouldn't even be. I watched Building Out a Science Guy a few times. You know what I'm saying? He taught me a few things here and there. But usually when I know onions are more so a root. So, but you still gotta have like
Tell me what you still gotta have.
You still gotta have water to grow.
It was a small puddle of water right there. Nah, I don't know where it came from.
And they drank that dirty ass water too.
They did, and they.
Because that's what woke Zero up. Stanley was like, "Oh shit, they found some water."
They laid in it, then they drunk it.
But
And you know them jumpsuits was musty. Come on, bro.
The jumpsuit was singing "Stand Up in It."
They will start you without starch. That's crazy. So somehow these dried onions were birthed on this mountain. Now, I'm not the smartest person in the world, but I didn't know you can grow vegetation on mountains like that, especially like.
That is exactly what I was just getting at. Then he took the big fat ass bite out of the onion, and Zero was like, "What's that?" He was like, "It's a hot fudge sundae. Just eat it."
See, that's how people get salmonella. No, I wouldn't, Chris. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's it for me. I won't eat lima beans, so I tell you right now, I'll be gone. She said, if you don't have anything to drink for 3 days, you would drink the dirty water, wouldn't you? No. It's a wrap for me.
It's a wrap because my mind wouldn't let me do it.
Going to the upper room. I've already said on this show, if the only thing left on this planet are lima beans, just go ahead, call it a day. Call it a day. I ain't gonna be here no more.
But eating an onion like it's an apple is crazy work.
That's for real.
Like you just holding it, just like.
If you ever cooked with an onion before and you cut into an onion, the moment the juice from the onion spills out, you can't see no more. Like you can't. It's like somebody hit you with tear gas.
Onions are my worst.
You start doing this right here, which your eyes start twitching. So you mean to tell me you biting into it?
Like on purpose?
Don't worry about it.
Ain't no way.
Don't worry about it.
You ate like buku of them, like you kept eating them.
Yeah, I don't care if it's sweet onions or not.
And he said that, like, I never had an onion this sweet before.
That's cool. It don't matter. Still an onion at the end of the day. Onion. That's it. You know. So somehow they get back to camp with all these onions on them.
Well, he was like,
oh wait, the dragons come out. No, wait, yes.
No, he was like,
come out so they get back.
He was like, you know what, Zero? I'm feeling lucky. He was like, yeah, well, what we gonna do? He was like, I want to go back to the hole that I dug where I found that lipstick to see if that's where the treasure is.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what they do. They go back to the first hole he dug where he found the lipstick. They find the treasure, and like some dummies, they hooping and hollering and being all extra loud when they find it. And then who shows up? The little fake ass doctor, the warden, and Mr. Sir. He's like, yeah, we sure appreciate y'all for finding it for us. Go ahead and come off with it. But before they can hand it over, like 9 bearded dragons was like, yeah, what's up, man?
They came out and they sat on top of that thing.
And them.
And was chilling them because they stunk that bad that they ain't even want to bite them. That's crazy.
And at first they said,
smell
for a bearded dragon not to bite you.
At first they was gonna wait it out. Like, we just gonna wait for the bearded dragons to kill them, and then we'll go down here and get it. But then after a while, it was like, why the hell they ain't bit these boys yet? Whole time while they was gone, when Caveman ran into the desert to go find Zero, his social worker showed up to the camp to be like, hey, the evidence has revealed that Stanley did not steal them shoes. So they even said, well, you really would have been at the crib already, but since you ran, you know what I'm saying, the social worker came to get you, but you was gone. So so now you kicking it with us, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? So then they try to get the box from Zero. It was like, you can't have it. It got Stanley name on it. I was like, wait, how you know it got Stanley name on it?
You know how to read, Nick? I mean, Zero. Hey, my bad.
I'm afraid to pick you.
They called him a nigga when I called him a nigga. What do y'all go? Because I can't right now.
So I have a random question. Stanley Yelnats III, Caveman's grandpa, played by Henry Winkler.
Mm-hmm.
Has Henry Winkler ever played like a regular civilized character in any movie? Because if you remember,
yeah, I think so.
Because outside of this, in Mr. Coach Klein,
Mr. Coach got the water boy.
Mr. Coach Klein.
Like I can't even imagine him playing like a regular human being person in a movie.
He played the principal in Scream. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Go ahead. For sure.
So, question, right?
What's
Do y'all
happening, man?
remember when they was in the hole, right? And it was talking to the kids while it was in the hole. I forgot what she said to Stanley, right? Or whatever it is, it pissed Stanley off. Just still like, wait a goddamn minute. He jumped about the hole. Man, fuck these losers.
Oh, he did. He did.
Because they was talking
Hold
about
on.
Zero.
Say that one more time, man.
He jumped. What did he say? She said something to him.
They were talking
He got
about Zero.
so mad.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because
I know.
So mad.
Because remember, she had just said you would have been halfway to the crib, but when you ran into the desert looking for Hector, the social worker came to get you, but you weren't here. So when they were talking about Hector, they was like, well, if we destroy any records that we have, he's pretty much a ghost. Like, he was never here. They were pretty much talking like they could give two shits about Zero. And Stanley jumped up and was like, hold on, cuz. Y'all might not care about Hector, but I do.
My boy got about that whole unfold him, cuz y'all ain't finna do that. Y'all ain't finna do that, cuz. Man, fuck them niggas. Hey, what, man, fuck them. Hey, cuz. Unfold him, cuz. Y'all not finna do that.
Hey, dude, he
Y'all
jumped
not finna
up
do that.
like,
This your boy?
Yeah, that's my boy, nigga. We rep the same smart tech.
You just got fucked up with him. Both y'all niggas gonna get clapped up when I get back. Both of y'all niggas.
What did I do?
It don't fucking matter.
Yeah.
oh, look. That's on baby.
You crazy as hell if you think you just finna erase Hector from life.
But boy, hey, when he said, yeah, it got Hector's name on it, he said, wait, he correct. He ain't supposed to know how to read. Who told you how?
Like, yeah, it got his name on it because his last name, is his first name backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Who told him how to read?
I should have never gave you niggas money.
Yeah. So you know, they open up the treasure chest.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
When he took it back home, they opened it. Because initially,
because
when
old girl asked him to open it.
when the real police came,
Yeah, it
with
was
the
like
social worker to open up the investigation on the camp.
Please just open it for me.
Because the real sheriff was like, Marion, is that you?
Mary.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
I know that ain't who I
That
think
nigga
it
was
is.
on the run.
Little big brother.
Hell, it's against the law for you to even have a firearm on your hip, Kev. So you go into jail again. And then before they put Madam CJ Walker in cuffs, she was like, look, just open the box. Just at least let me see what's in it.
You gotta chill. You gotta chill.
My bad.
It's Woman History Month. You gotta
Warden
chill.
Warden Walker. I got my wires crossed. Warden Walker. She was like, well, just open the box. Just at least let me see what's in it.
Hey, hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I would like to let you know that King Mo is his sole proprietor. And though he is a valued member of the Popcorn of Your Beer podcast, his words are his own alone. We love Madam CJ Walker on this show. Just like let you know, any Madam CJ Walker enthusiasts, we love you, we respect you. Rest in peace, Queen. Back to
she was like, just open it. Just let me see what's inside. He was like,
she was begging a little too much for me, Keith Sweat. Oh, just the tip. Just, you know what?
He was like, I'm only 16. I can't fix that.
Every day I fight for my life. I fight for my spot every day.
You know what? I got another question.
No, you don't.
So, children. We all have children, right? Kids?
I guess. Sure.
So, you know how when your children learn stuff that is ahead of their level of learning, and you know that they only learned it by being around other people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you have a 4-year-old like mine who knows what an excavator is, who knows what, like, how to use certain shit in context that a 4-year-old should not know how to use because they're that smart. So Zero can't read, right?
Allegedly.
But there was a point in this movie where they talked about him, where he was talking about how he wanted to be reunited with his mom. He was like, I'm going to get to a point where I'm going to hire private investigators to open up a case and find my mother. So my question is this. Who else in that camp used that kind of terminology for him to pick up on? To be like, well, what's a private investigator? What do they do? A word? Okay, cool. Let me remember that when it's time for me to reunite with my mother. Because Stanley didn't teach him that.
Maybe it was before he got to the camp. I don't know.
And you know what? The way he got separated from his mother was racist. I used to go to a park all the time away from my mama to come back, and one day she just didn't show up.
His mama was Holly Berry on Losing Isaiah.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
wait, we gotta. Hey, yeah. JJ, thank you for this suggestion of a movie. Boy, happy endings all around.
What? How did we get here?
Oh.
Mm-mm.
Hey, hey, you be talking, right? And like stuff be happening.
Words be coming out.
And words is be coming out, man.
Because that's what happens when you be talking, right?
That's what happens when you be talking. Because I can read. And like sometimes I just know too many words for me to just like keep them all contained. So like sometimes it's the fermentation of the words that are stuck inside of me that are coming out that you know. Hey, I'm gonna try eating onions, man. See how that feels in your life. Well, Mr. Mark, we appreciate you coming through, but anytime, Tuesdays and Sundays, we are here.
Everyone in the corner. You can't put all of us in the corner, Chrissy. Who gonna run the show?
Man, I don't know.
Listen, sidebar. You know what other movie got stuff like this in it? If y'all ever seen it, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Y'all will have a field day with that damn movie.
We're not talking.
Okay.
We're not doing nothing. We're not doing that.
Is there anybody in that movie who can't read?
Huh?
But you know what I'm talking about?
I do.
All right.
But I don't think that's the problem.
What'd you say, Bo?
I said, is there anybody in that movie who can't
read? That ain't the issue.
That ain't the problem. I want you just to go watch it. Just go watch it.
That ain't the issue, brother. Yeah. So, this movie, shoot, yeah, it's a cool movie, man.
It was supposed to be a kids movie because
it's not.
The production company was Walter Nathaniel Disney.
It's not. Have you ever seen The Jungle Book, Lion King, Aladdin,
Little Mermaid?
Little Mermaid. I was about to call her Moesha. I mean,
there was only one black character in Little Mermaid.
What?
Mulan.
Sebastian.
First of all, he was a white Caribbean. From the island of St. Croix.
He has the most memorable song from that movie. You know what? Ursula might have been
black. Ursula was black.
Anyway, Mulan had one black character.
Technically.
Yep. Is that the
dishonor?
Dishonor
on
you.
Dishonor on you, Cal.
That's definitely not the theme because Jungle Book had a. Well, you know what? That's racist.
First of all, Jungle Book had
Jungle Book had a lot going on.
Jungle Book had colors.
And all of the colors
were monkeys. God.
That's racist.
Oh my God.
Boy, Louis, Aristocats. Well, there's a reason why all these movies got that little intro on them now.
Everybody wants to
that a different? Well, I wasn't even talking about that part. I was talking about where they made fun of Asian people too.
I don't know if you ever seen it, but Oliver and Company.
Oliver and Company definitely is racist.
Listen,
that used to be my joy.
That's my movie. Love it down. Very much racist.
Absolutely. All of Disney movies, man. So when I see stuff like this,
a handful of black people in that.
Mm-hmm.
Lady in the Tramp.
And guess what that
Fox in the
spaghetti
House.
didn't have in it?
Fish.
Fish.
It ain't had no sauce either, but it ain't had no fish.
That was the driest, biggest spaghetti meatball I've ever seen in my life.
That's terrible.
Hey, who made this? And first of all, what? Anyway, no, this was a great suggestion, JJ. It's a very fun racist movie. Yeah,
I mean, at least in the end, they daddy business was.
I forgot it was this racist. I legit forgot about the whole love angle between.
So back to Henry Winkler just being a weird dude.
Weird as hell.
And his obsession with trying to find the solution to foot odor. And when people would come to his house, he
bathe your feet.
Look, I don't mean to like, do you mind if I smell your shoe? And his wife would be like,
he had a
nigga, did you just ask to smell my shoe?
He had a foot thing.
Yeah.
That reminds me of the dude on Mr. D's about changing people's socks.
Hey, bro, hey, chill out.
You remember that, Mr. D?
Hey, chill out. Chill out. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And the solution to the foot odor was the combination of peaches and onions.
It was just the onions, huh?
No,
it was peaches and onions.
Peaches and herb.
Right.
Or cream.
So the social worker goes back to the camp.
Hey, we gotta wrap this up.
She goes to get Caveman and Hector. The curse is lifted. It starts raining outside miraculously because it hadn't been raining in forever. The armpit was like, yeah, and everybody was like, hey, put your arms out there.
Real quick, let me go back like towards the middle of the movie because you just kind of brought it up, right? This how hot and delusional these damn kids was. You had a quarter of a cloud, and they talking about go in front of the sun, nigga. It's not what it is. The clouds had holes in it. How the fuck you what the?
The one cloud looked like a cotton ball, and somebody did like this.
Yeah, like it had somebody been digging in it. What is it gonna do, bro? What that cloud? Keep digging. Right now, y'all just keep digging, cause y'all lose y'all goddamn mind in this damn heat in this dirty water. With these dirty jugs of water, y'all lose your damn mind. That water was hot. You couldn't tell me that water was hot.
And then they're trying to be stingy with it. Because when Walker came out there and was like, you know what, these boys did a good job today. I think you should refill their water. He was like, no, don't worry about it. I already did it.
I just did it.
And she was like, but you don't think?
She said, hey,
could it have been possible that he took a drink between the time you filled it up and right now?
She said, hey, is your water bottle? Look like his water bottle need to be refilled.
She was like, you hear them empty spaces?
Hey man,
I'm like, why was you not trying to come up off the water, cuz?
But she was always ready to slap fire to him, boy. Hey, just shut up.
She showed slap fire to Mr. Sir with the rattlesnake venom
just shut
nail
up.
polish.
But she slapped that nigga like he bringing enough money back from the corner.
I ain't gonna hold you. Like that was you scared me by like women fingernails sometimes. I'd be like, hey man. Don't slap me.
It show me like you lost that fight.
Because you're going to jail.
Won that fight.
You're going to jail.
You seen what happened with Lil Bow Wow? With Lil Bow Wow? Listen, I'm pretty sure he won that fight, but he lost. With him and that girl with the
It ain't getting that far because I'm calling the police and you going to jail.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely calling the police.
I'm calling the
I'm gonna
police.
hit you when it hurt.
You going? They putting your handcuffs.
Yeah,
Go
you
there.
getting charges and fines, nigga. If you fucking with me,
You going to jail?
I was gonna give you a headache, but forget that. I'm finna give you charges and fines.
Yeah.
I
They
was just
finna
gonna
give
give
you
you a
anger
headache as
management.
well.
Yeah, cause they've been a dude. I'm gonna hit you across the head a couple times. Till you leave me alone. Girl, I'm calling the police. You finna get these court fines. You finna get these anger management classes.
And
You finna get all that.
I hope they give you public defender.
Oh yeah, they definitely gonna get it.
Who can't remember your name? That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people don't really got lawyer money like that.
I hope he
Yeah,
call
much
you
money
Rachel.
is.
And I'm putting sploosh in your gas tank.
Mhm.
Ew.
You know what? That
You
might
gonna-
work.
And I'm going to
You'll
your
be.
baby mama sister Tracy house.
Mhm.
You
You
tell
gonna be eating the
whoever she is.
same. You gonna be eating the same stuff they was eating
When I
you.
see her, I'ma beat her
But you
ass.
got a whole nigga in Dickies in your bed.
And I'm gonna cook a steak because like when you was out and you want a steak, I ain't cook it because I ain't really like you like that. But while you in there,
Why y'all gotta?
I'm gonna cook
Why
a
y'all gotta
steak
act like that though?
and I'm gonna send a Polaroid to you with a letter, like them letters from Creed, and you better answer them. Sending you a 4-page letter, like a Leo. No, hey, listen, I'm telling you, I'm petty. I'm sorry.
Why you gotta act like that?
They look, cause I'm petty. I'm gonna tell you like this. If we breaking up, I'm gonna make sure we ain't never gonna get back together. I'll make sure you hate me for the rest of your life.
True.
Like I'm beating up your nephew.
I'm
Don't play with TT Baby because you know we
TT
serious
baby,
about.
TT baby better be able to fight. I'm telling you like this. Catch him on the playground. Me and you. Me and you.
No, I you know what? You right about that because I'll show give a kid ice cream sandwich to beat a little kid up.
Facts. You know what I mean? You know what I
What's
mean?
wrong
Chewy,
with
you know how many
y'all?
chewies you can give a kid?
For real.
What is
You
wrong
give a
with y'all?
kid a party size bag of Takis, nigga, he's killing people.
Well, he going. I'm talking about he coming off the top rope. DD10.
You
Gonna
give him
stun
a
cold.
party size bag of blue Takis, people are dying.
What?
You have to stop him. Hey, bro. All right.
Give him a king size Reese's.
Give him a snack and be
White
like, hey,
chocolate or the regular one?
The original OG Reese's.
look, with the blue Takis, all you gotta do is be like, hey, you see that kid on the swings with the Phineas and Ferb t-shirt?
Mhm.
Yep, that's the one.
If you make him cry, I got some hugs in the car.
Because you gotta watch the Takis down with the hug too.
Yeah.
You need a little drink,
Yeah.
little cold drink.
And look, and just like that, the 7-year-old is now a YN for some Takis.
And blue drink.
Blue drink. That he ain't finna get on the inside.
At all.
Now when he get out, he gonna write a book that he didn't write because he couldn't read that good at the time anyway. So
Talk about breathing good. So how old was you when you ran down the street sweeper truck when you was in middle school? Because brother, either the truck was driving slow or
it was going pretty good. Like it was working. He was working.
What?
So
But what speed is that? But what speed is that? If you
What
had to
does
put
that
a speed
mean?
on it, like what that mean?
If I had to put a speed on, he might have been going 7 miles.
7 or 7D?
7.
Like the number after 6? That's crazy.
Yeah, he was getting
First of
beat
all,
up on the side of the road.
residential?
Past my house. Yeah.
For sure.
In the neighborhood. But at the same time, he was going kind of fast because the neighborhood I used to live in is kind of like what Rashard live at now.
But do you know how? Hey, chill out.
So
they feel power on the street Rashad live on.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I like what Rashard said, they don't cut off their power. Ain't nobody come out there to cut nobody power off. They just
You
added
got,
to the bill, cause
you got
they
chill.
they ain't
You
come
got
out there
chill.
cut nobody power off, they
You
cut nobody water off, cause they know what time it is. Ain't
you
nobody
got
getting their
chill.
cars repossessed out there. Nothing. They catch y'all at Walmart.
Bro, for the longest, like Pizza Hut wouldn't even deliver out here. Like, I had a dude take my whole order, and then he was like, "Hey, oh, what's your address?" I started telling him like, "Hey, we don't deliver out there." You took my
Hmm.
You
order.
like Pee Wee from Bebe's Kids. Piece of man don't come around here.
Bro, I mean, one time my mama had to pay like $200 to start getting the mail back to the house because these kids
I'm sorry.
5 days after 4th of
Wait,
July.
what?
Listen,
You said what was
5
the
days,
ticket
like $200.
to start getting your own mail with your own name on it?
Right.
With
Because
American addresses.
because like a week after 4th of July, these kids decided to throw a pack of firecrackers inside the
That's
mailman
crazy.
truck.
That's crazy.
The funny part about it, when he threw them in there, he jumped out cussing, but they didn't go off until he got back in there. Yeah, he called everybody jerks. You stupid.
Jerks.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, he called everybody jerks.
Wait.
Called everybody,
Boy, I'm running you
yeah,
down. I'm running you down in my mail
Wait.
truck.
yeah.
Wait a minute.
We didn't get
When
mail for
was
like
this?
5 days.
Put
When
it
was
in
this?
reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse.
Hmm?
This was a grown man calling somebody a jerk.
Yeah,
You
I'm
goddamn
definitely
jerks.
calling somebody a jerk.
yeah. He called everybody stupid.
I'm bringing back Heifer too. Heifer
He
and
You
jerk.
goddamn
called
jerk.
everybody
With the
stupid.
hard ER? That's crazy.
Heifer. You
Called
call him
everybody stupid
He
Heifer, but
jerk.
said
Heifer
jerks with the hard
We
sound.
ER.
didn't get our mail back for a good week. So they're gonna call you about $200. Anybody come back out there.
That's crazy.
That sounds like a
Between
scam.
the
That's definitely a
between the
scam.
dogs, every other house got a chow chained up in the front yard.
Oh hell no.
So between the dogs and these badass
Nigga, that is
kids,
a
you come back.
domesticated grizzly bear.
It is. Chow are aggressive. They look
What?
good when you first get them.
Everybody with a
Chow,
big dog be wanting to tell you they dog don't bite. They be
Nigga,
happy
he
to tell
don't
you they
bite
dog don't
you.
bite.
He don't bite you. I don't know that dog.
Listen, went to go watch the Super Bowl at Duke's house, right? Dog catapulted himself off of the couch
Person.
onto me.
I'm talking about rocks.
I'm just like,
Roxy was happy.
check this out,
Roxy
right?
was some
Mind you, not a
hardcore
regular
type.
just, not a regular just, dog put their paws on you. The dog ran. I'm watching this as it happened. The dog ran, leaped off of the couch. I didn't even know dogs could do stuff like this. Leaped off the couch, and jumped on me. I'm like, this is racist. Your dog don't like black people.
I ain't gonna lie, that was some
Hey, Roxy
hardcore
love
type
me.
shit.
I'm like,
Roxy
why is
jumped
your
off
dog
on the
doing
couch.
parkour?
He was. Roxy. I was shocked myself. I was like, you know what? Maybe you a little limber than I thought you was. I didn't think she was that athletic.
But
I
it's
was
not even
close to
that's
kind
not
of
even no
proud.
regular dog stuff. But your dog don't bite.
She
Nah,
ran
but it's
up
gonna
on you
claw
like
your chest out.
she ran up on you like she ain't
And
seen you in years.
that's why I was telling somebody. I was like, if once Roxy found out she could jump this gate in the backyard, it's a wrap.
Like, cause
It's a
she
wrap.
has the ability to. She just don't know if she can do it.
She definitely has the ability. But once she
Could have fooled
find that
me.
out,
Could have fooled me.
once she find that out, it's a wrap.
Because I was like, forget my chest, huh? Okay, cool.
you know what? And I blame myself because that's when I caught myself trying to train my dog. And I had like I had built like a course in the backyard. I was
So
teaching
your
her.
dog just felt like today was the day to try out.
You look like the little ramp that was in the backyard, I guess, brother. She was like, oh shit.
Wait a minute.
Your dog tried to treat me like the NFL combine. I'm like,
Wait
what?
a minute.
Parkour. Oh, you got inside too, Daddy? Hell yeah. Jump. Jump. Oh god. That was a present for an 80-pound dog.
Nah, man.
That's a present for an 80-pound dog.
So I rate this movie. I gave the movie a solid 3.5.
I give it the same. I give it the same. There's a lot of stuff I didn't remember about this movie, but I give it the same. Is
I
it?
mean,
I
so
said
what?
what I said. I said what I said.
We didn't hear what you said.
We didn't hear what you
It's a
said.
4 for me. It's a 4 for me because
Oh,
I
okay.
like this movie.
Okay, four.
Okay.
I mean, we ain't gonna argue about it. so
Yeah, she got defensive.
she got
Quick,
the it's a 4.
yeah.
Not too
Stupid.
much, dude. Not too much
Yeah.
over there in the corner.
She just called everybody jerks just then.
Like we
like the movie
weren't even
too.
disagreeing with you. We just couldn't hear you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we like the movie too.
I give it a smooth 3.75. You know what I'm saying?
What you like? I said it's a 4.
Cause y'all be ready to tussle. Cause Rashad don't give no movies for the most part over a 3. You might get a 3.5, and that's pushing it. So you never know. You got to be prepared.
I mean,
She got a point.
I grade fairly.
Mm.
I'm saying so. This is my thing. If I give a movie too high, you know what I'm saying, then I gotta judge the other movies differently.
Right.
So if I give Fast and the Furious a 1.7,
Hey,
what you want me to do with the rest of them numbers? I gotta grade fairly. We can't grade on a curve here. Doesn't happen. That's how you got stupid kids out in the world.
I think some people be graded on the
I got-
credit scale. They be graded on the credit scale because they be borrowing from other shit.
I just need to
That
know
somebody
how
done.
a country that is in debt gonna tell me that I'm in debt and I need to have a credit score.
The Celia's in debt at that.
Y'all, I ain't even got that much money in debt. Y'all at the trillion, brother. I ain't even got,
32 decillion in debt.
I don't even know what that is.
Who is
I
that?
ain't know you can count that. That sounds like
That's
some
the
alien
amount
stuff.
of that's
What
the
kind of
amount
car
of
is that?
debt. Huh?
What's that one now?
what kind of car is that?
That's the car that Kendrick had in that music video, GDX.
The Black
What
Decillion?
country? Hold on. Did I
Decillion.
miss something? What country?
Yeah, he had a Black Decillion.
Ain't that what they put on your plate when they bring out the seafood?
Okay, nobody hear me talking. Who is the Sicilian and why we owe them?
Listen.
I know somebody
over
named
here
Cecilia. You sell t-shirts.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
figure out.
I got a cousin named Decillion.
I'm trying to figure out what the country is Sicilian and why we owe them money.
That stuff you get at Walmart in the dairy
No.
section.
Decillion, you know how you ever took your old lady to get her nails done, and you know how after a while it'd be hard to breathe in there because that's Decillion that
Bruh.
they're putting on the
Oh
For
my
sure.
god.
For sure.
So we owe the Sicilian because we bought barrels of the Sicilian.
It's the stuff that you use to dry up, like when oil spill on the ground. It's the stuff that they pull down there.
It's in the spill kits.
It's in the spill kits. The ones you got at work, they make that.
So what y'all telling me is the Sicilian is
False advertisement.
It's a lot of stuff.
It is, brother. I'm telling you.
Yeah, because like you work at
32
Penske,
zeros.
you work at Penske doing work on trucks, right? So when you have to like weld the van body back together,
That little curve.
you use Decillion on the seals.
It's a type of pizza.
What's that saying?
It's a type of pizza. Like is when you put bacon, ketchup, cheese, few green peppers, some onions, horseradish, and baby portobello mushrooms on top.
Decillion was on the $1 bill before Abraham Lincoln.
Oh
Mhm.
my god.
Wasn't Decillion that name of that stripper in Miami?
On Grand Theft Auto.
I think that's what it was. I had followed Decillion back on X. She hasn't followed me back yet. But
I really can't
That's
stand
crazy.
y'all. Like I really can't stand y'all.
I just don't understand why we own people we don't even know who it is.
Right?
I ain't never bought no money from Decillion.
Decillion is wild. I didn't even know numbers went that high.
First of all,
That's
a number?
crazy.
It's a number.
Bro,
I thought that was the
with
shit they put on
30
your teeth at the dentist.
with 30
32.
zeros. cuz.
Yeah, 32 is like 32 zeros or something.
I'm sorry.
30 zeros.
It's a
What you mean?
number with 30 zeros behind it.
What you mean?
It's a number.
That first of all, I'm not looking at that because that's stupid. I don't even feel like you should even have that number in your
Like
phone.
millions, billions.
I feel like the
trillions.
Fed's about to knock at your door right now.
You have to
because you just
scroll
type that in
down.
your phone.
Is that the number that Buddy said on Austin Powers?
No, that's Mike Jones' number that he said on the songs.
It's terrible.
I just feel like if you get to that number, you need to
Call Tyrone.
no, because Tyrone ain't got it. Like, how do you even start paying that back?
You
Like,
can't.
how much you got to put on that to like start paying back? They should just close their account and run away. Like, that's crazy. How your bank account don't get closed?
If you got $1 bazillion,
I'm sorry. What you call me?
Brother,
a decillionaire.
That's
like you set for life. Like
you set for free life.
Whose life?
You said in afterlife.
You about to buy heaven.
Your death is a rich death. Like you.
Let
Hey,
it
be the richest spirit ever.
If I ever get that much money, bury me with my eyes open,
the hell?
sitting down at a party with gold cups around me.
With that kind of money,
and
they could bury
a baby
you
tiger.
alive. You with that kind of money, they could bury you alive. You could be.
I want to be buried. I want to be buried like the pharaohs if I had that money.
Nigga, let me find out somebody's a decillionaire. Nigga, I'm pulling
build a pyramid. Build a pyramid for me.
I'm pulling up.
I want a pyramid. No, I want to be buried in the pyramid.
This is my question, right?
Is it about gazillion?
Yes.
Okay.
If one of us, let's just say for argument's sake, JJ is a gazillionaire, right? And she say, you know what? I'm gonna give y'all some money. How much are you expecting from her?
At least.
I'm going for 500 billion.
Did you say 500 billion?
Yeah, I mean, it's
it wouldn't even be scratching the surface.
It's not. That's what I'm saying.
Ain't like let me hold 1 trillion. I feel like if you get I feel like you get that much money, like you're gonna die of drugs. Even if you don't do drugs, you're gonna die of drugs.
That kind of money, your life is boring. You don't have good. You have a boring life.
Like they're gonna send John Wick after you.
You have a boring. It's nothing you could do. You have done everything under the sun.
I'm paying people to slap box at work.
No, I got that kind of money. I'm bringing Mars to us.
Why?
We're not going there.
That's not an inhabitable planet.
I didn't say I was going there. I just say bring it to us.
Well, why would you bring it to us if we can't?
Do you know if it enters this gravity? You know what's crazy? The moon is not even that close to us, bro.
No.
You can actually fit all the planets in between Earth and the moon. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, that sounds like a scam.
So how we got there, man? We need to do a popcorn and beer conspiracy theory show. Like just one day.
I'm with it. You already know.
Please don't set that man off.
I ain't going. I'm not going to sleep after that. Tell you like that.
But my brother, this brain of mine is full of.
Because why is every C in Pacific pronounced differently?
First of all, don't do that. Let's not do that. Because what you just said just then. Excuse you?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of animal was Elmo?
You feel me?
I'm sorry?
And was Cookie Monster his name or his species?
I thought we was talking about like answerable questions.
Answerable questions.
Hey man. Hey, what y'all got going on, man? That's crazy.
Hey,
Mm.
Sean almost passed out just did.
But my head got hurt. My head got a little light.
What Sean say? Sean like he was blowing out cameras just did. He didn't know what to say.
And that's disgusting, by the way.
Oh my God, his brain wanted to respond, but it couldn't. Like his brain said sitting to say, "Hey, answer this," but his brain was like, "Hey,
No,
that's
brother.
death, cuz."
Brother,
He started
almost caught,
going. She
brother,
said
I'm
it
gonna
that
call a
movie.
seizure, brother. I was trying to talk.
Oh God.
Is Cookie Monster his name? Wow.
Or his speech.
Hey, that's a wild thing to ask somebody.
That boy almost had a whole seizure, cuz.
He did. His brain wanted to say words so bad. It just wouldn't come out.
Because why is that even a question?
Because what was he? What was he?
Same thing that Bert Ernie was, man.
Hey, you know what's a question too? If we call Tulsa Pickies, what did Miss Picky call her?
Nope. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
You know what else too that always got me?
Nope. Nope.
Right?
Nope. Nope.
What always got you, dude?
This what always got me, right? If a kid get kidnapped and they send out an Amber Alert, don't the kidnapped people get the same alert?
They do. That's how they switch up cars. Because I don't know why you would send all that information out if they already got the.
Yeah. Okay.
The
I was
answer.
just making sure. 'Cause I'm like, don't they get the same alert that we got?
Hey, is it wrong that I be turning them things off? I just feel like they be calling me at the wrong time. Like I'm trying to sleep. You tell me that
Yeah,
Oh my
little Johnny got kidnapped.
you be alerting me about somebody in Arizona. Cuz, what are you talking
Yeah,
about?
but I don't go there.
She
But just like
doesn't even go here.
But I'm just like I'm supposed to wake up at 2:00 in the morning because why is this person?
Hey, dude, I got a question for you.
Oh man.
You know who Coyle Ray is, right?
Who?
That little thing, right?
Yeah, you know who Coyle Ray is, right?
Yeah, for sure.
The little thing.
Mm-hmm.
So if she go swimming butt naked, what you call it?
I call it. I'm about to get off this live.
The skinny dipping, right?
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Type shit.
You know who Dank DeMoss is?
I'm sorry. Hey, we not doing that on this show. She ain't suing us. Nope.
She ain't gonna win. It's not enough.
So skinny dipping applies to everybody, right? No matter.
Hey, you gotta chill. You gotta chill. You gotta chill. You gotta chill. Chill.
I'm not skinny, so if I go swimming naked, what did you call it?
Skinny
dipping.
Dipping? Just dipping.
It's gonna be called swimming naked.
Dipping in the Decilian River. That's tough.
Listen, I can't. My brain.
Hey, she can fit. She can fit. Never mind.
Huh?
Never mind.
No, she can't.
Never mind. Never mind.
No, she can't.
Never mind.
Can a person with one arm swim?
And this is where we get.
Like, is it? You know how pissed off I'd be if you get one arm and you can swim. You can only swim in a circle.
That's all you gonna go, or you gonna be like turning like a little barrel.
You want to hear what's crazy? So you know how we get
dizzy when you get up.
You know how we get the internet, right? Do y'all know how? Do
Mm.
y'all know there are cables in the ocean? That's how we get our internet.
Ain't that
Like
dangerous?
there are like giant cables in the ocean,
You want to know what's you really want to know what's dangerous?
and sharks don't
The
even eat
fact the fact that we know more about the moon than we do about the ocean.
it. You want to know why? Oh, go keep talking. I'm sure something. I'm sure something.
No, that's it. That's the tweet. We know
No,
more
no,
about the
no,
moon.
no, 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 no,
We
no,
know
no.
more about a place that we've never been than we do about the ocean.
You know
Be
why?
honest
No?
with you, I call cap on that. They
You know
just be
why?
throwing information. I don't believe that shit.
So
You know
about the
why?
ocean?
No, about the moon, about the planet. I don't
You
believe
know
that shit.
why? Cause I'm gonna tell you like this. If you swimming
But what?
and this show up, what you about to do?
First of all, you too damn deep if you run into one of them.
But if it comes to a surface,
And the way the human body is set, that's a decillion feet down on the water.
but if it comes to the surface, what you about to do?
Shit
And
on
nigga,
myself.
hey,
I'm
That's
gonna
it.
argue
That's
you
all I
ain't
could
no
do.
lefty.
Cause
Gotta
cause
go.
then what if you see his cousin, the decillion other person? Because it's a lot of them. I don't even know
no,
what you
Well,
call
it look like
that one got a drug addiction.
what do you call
yeah,
it?
it look. I'm about to say it look like a lady. You know what it look like? It look like a lady from Holiday Heart.
No, don't do that.
Mm-mm.
That's what it look like. She's like
Don't do that.
the white version of the lady from Holiday Heart.
Because there's no reason for animal to be looking like that,
Say it
and
again.
for animal to be looking like that. What you
Mm-hmm.
mean? Because even then, most of them are some that thing don't even come to the surface. What about this?
That fish look high.
They made that up.
No, it didn't.
Listen,
No, it
His
didn't.
pupils
listen,
dilated.
No, it didn't. Look at that.
listen. White people, leave shit alone.
No, they dig up stuff in Egypt, and next thing you know, a Nux of the Moon and Imhotep about to come knock us out.
Jumanji.
Emotive. That's crazy.
Yeah, cause a Nux on the Moon, she she was doing
That
stuff.
fish is like a that fish is like an emoji.
Mm-mm.
It's like a symbol for something.
Imhotep, yeah, they're gonna come, be doing stuff to you, man. They got to leave stuff alone, dog.
Leave it alone. Stay out the water.
Get out the water.
Mind your business.
Do it. Treat
drinking milk out the bowl.
treat the ocean like black people treat the pool at the pool party. Stand around it.
Yeah, just stick your feet in.
Stick your feet in.
Cat drinking milk out the bowl.
Hey, get out the boat.
Get out the bowl.
Get out the boat.
You know, this is the reason why I figure this is the reason why black people at pool parties don't swim. It's not that they don't want to get in the water. They're trying to figure out why nobody else is getting in the water. So once they realize, you know what, ain't nobody else getting in there, I'm not gonna get in there. Because as soon as I get in there, it's something wrong with this damn water. And I don't want to be that person. So the thing is, the truth of the matter is, black people, we really need a really, 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 really strong leader. And we don't have one. We gonna be
We need somebody to get in
black.
the water and let us know that it's warm, and that's all she needs.
That's it. That's it. But it's not that we don't want to swim or we scared or we can't swim.
If they heated up the water in the pools of the Olympics, there would be more black swimmers.
hmm
And that's
We
all I
just
have.
trying to figure out why nobody else. As you go to a black person hospital pool, why you fully dressed? You fully dressed, you ain't got your own pool. That's a sign that we don't need to be in that thing.
Because you got that rare ass decillion bacteria in your
Mhm.
swimming pool.
Terrible.
Because Hollow Earth exists.
And that what Will Smith and his son with?
That was after Earth, brother. But aliens are in Antarctica.
No, those are polar bears, cuz.
Nah, them aliens, cuz. Owls are aliens, cuz. You never seen an owl before?
They don't make no noise when they fly.
And can lift up a human.
And can turn their necks 360 degrees. That's an alien.
Which is crazy.
Octopuses is aliens.
You know how nosy you have to be to turn your head all the way around?
That is insane.
You nosy his head. Christopher, why? Christopher, why are you able to do that? Man, it's time to go. Why is he barking at me?
Man, anyway, now I ain't about to be able to go to sleep. All right, man. Yeah, it's been another episode of Reading Rainbow. Been another episode of Popcorn and Beer Podcast. I want to thank our guest, JJ, for coming through and talking about her favorite movie of all time in the world with Will Smith, starring Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith and Jaden Smith and the Gazillionaires. For sure. It's been another episode of Popcorn and Beer Podcast, but yeah, we definitely want to thank you for coming through. We appreciate the suggestion. Hey, leave me alone. Factory reset. My bad. Yeah, but no, we definitely appreciate you coming on, stopping through, giving us this movie to talk about tonight. We'll be back on Sunday with another movie. Don't know what it is yet. Or we might do a conspiracy show. We don't know. Anyway, I'm being host Rashad, aka this movie is more race than I remember.
Hey man, it's your boy Duke, your favorite fat player.
And last but not least, I am the king of my week, aka Mr. I can fix that.
He was definitely fixing it right today.
I fixed him.
Hey. I can fix that too.
Duke about to get somebody pregnant. Thank y'all. Appreciate you. I'll let y'all go look up some more conspiracy theories and don't go to sleep. Brush your teeth and your tongue too, because your tongue stinks. If you got the white stuff on your tongue, you're not brushing your teeth properly.
And don't forget to wipe behind your ears.
And open up.
Open up what?
Push the goddamn button.
Wait.
We gotta go.
What?
Bye bye. See you. Bye bye.
Brother.
Before to cut everybody off, like that.
That's wild, bro.
Where are we talking about these questions? Orgy going on? My man, he's a
She aged like cheese. Speak on it, brother. Speak on it.
Practically become Bruce Wayne.
What we gotta do, Mika?
push the goddamn button, man.